I knew a lady who would, it was when I was a loan officer in mortgage sales. She had her own branch and she promised her husband to stop working after dinner. So she would wait till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and get up
We
and
do that to
sneak
ourselves
out
as
of the
women, don't we?
house. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She disarmed, he figured it out because she disarmed the security system. I was like, holy crap, the stuff we do. But yeah, and I know other women who are like, okay, with my coaching clients, I'm like, you got to make some room here, especially if they've got older kids. Like, okay, it might be time for 15-year-old to start doing their own laundry. And
Mm.
sometimes when mom says it's time for you to clean your own plates, do your own laundry, I need to make my business go. It doesn't go over so well.
Yeah. And you know what I've learned, it's specifically about entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial families is entrepreneurs are typically very vision driven, right? They've got the big vision. They know what they're after. They want to change the world. They've got this meaningful message. They're solving a problem. That's what we do as entrepreneurs, right? And so what happens is when we don't bring our spouses and the rest of the family in on the vision. That doesn't mean that they have to be passionate about it. That doesn't mean that they have to take responsibility for it. But when we learn how to communicate with our family, with our partner, and we bring them in on that vision, it works so much better.
Now, and Daphne and I both have W-2 husbands.
Yes,
They're nine to
same.
fivers,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
that's their personality, and that's great, right?
Yeah.
And we often have discussions about sometimes how they just don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, especially since both of us have to put a lot of creative stuff into our businesses. Like, yeah, I've been sitting on the beach for 2 hours in drawing and reading and writing in my notebook, and yes, that's work.
Hmm. Yes.
It's like, how do you explain all these things? Like, Daph and I talk about this a lot. Like, how do we get them to understand that sometimes our work just doesn't quite look like
Work.
what they think? Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's true. It's true. And I spend a lot of time having the conversation with my entrepreneurs that they don't necessarily have to be passionate about or understand what it is we're doing as long as they're passionate about us,